Assalamu alaikum, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Nana Firdaus, and on today's tutorial I will be showing you how to cut and sew a double layered maxi Egyptian Khimar. I also have a video on how to make a single layer, which will be linked in the description box if you haven't seen it yet. So for this particular tutorial, you will need 7 yards of fabric, your lycra material, your scissors and your tape rule. So for the first layer, which is the shorter layer, the front panel is 47 inches while the back panel is 6 inches longer than the front panel, which makes it 53 inches. So you have to measure your front panel and your back panel, then fold each into 2 and place your front panel on the back panel. So you mark your 5 inches for the neckline from the folded edge. I want the shorter layer to be 31 inches long along the side. So 31 inches minus 4 inches for the cap, which is 27 inches. That is what I'm marking here. After that, I checked if the back panel is still 6 inches longer than the front panel. Then I shaped the sides. This is what it looks like after shaping it. So this is what the first layer looks like. So for the second layer, which is the longer layer, I want it to be 3.5 inches longer than the first layer, which is the top layer. The front panel of the first layer is 47 inches plus 3.5 inches, which makes it 50.5 inches plus half inch weaving allowance. So you measure out 51 inches, then you fold it into 2. After that, you place the front panel of the first layer on it. So for the side, the first layer is 27 inches, so plus 3.5 inches, which is the difference between the first layer and the second layer. That's 30.5 inches plus half inch weaving allowance, which is 31 inches. That's what you mark, then you cut it out. Then I shaped the front panel of the first layer out. Then I marked the 4-inch difference between the first layer and the second layer for the front panel out and shaped it. For the neckline of the front panel, you come down by 3 inches, then you shape it to meet the side. So this is the 2 layers for the front panel. Now we move to the back panel. So for the back panel, you repeat the same process you did for the front panel. So you add, the back panel is 53 inches. 53 inches plus 3.5 inches, which is 56.5 inches. You can round it up to 57 inches. Then you place the first layer of the back panel on the folded fabric, and you measure your side measurement on it, which is 31 inches, and you shape it out. Here I'm just trying to mark the 3.5 inches round, then I'll cut it out. So for the cap, I'll be using this lycra fabric to stabilize the chiffon fabric because it is lightweight. So you fold it into 2, then you fold it again, which is going to make it 4 layers. You measure, the height of the cap is 4 inches, and I'll be using 8 inches for the width because I want a longer cap that will go around my face. I'll insert a clip showing what it looks like at the end of the tutorial. So you repeat the same process for the chiffon fabric. Place your lycra fabric on it and trace it out. Then you notch it at the middle. For the sewing, I'm going to start with the front panel. You place the longer panel on a surface with the right side facing you. The right side was facing up. Then I used the machine to hold it in place. Then I placed the second panel, which is the shorter one, on it, with the right side also facing up. Then before sewing, I just flipped it to the other side, so I'll be sewing on the wrong side. All you have to do is sew the neckline round. After that, you trim the excess and just notch it so it will lay flat. This is the back panel. This is the longer part of the back panel. So the right side is facing up. Then I'll place the shorter one on it, with the right side also facing up, facing me. And I'll pin it down. I notched the midpoint on the 2 layers of the back panel. Now I want to join the back panel and the front panel together. I'm going to make sure the shorter layer of the front panel is facing the shorter layer of the back panel. Then I'll sew the sides together. I'm going to stop sewing where the first layer ends because I'm going to weave it. So after weaving it, I'm going to finish sewing it to the edge. So for the cap, I'm going to place the lycra fabric that I cut in between the chiffon fabric. It's going to be inside. Here I'm just trying to make sure that the notches match. The notches on the chiffon fabric and the lycra fabric, I'm trying to make sure it matches. Then I'll trim off excesses. Now joining the cap to the main hijab, all you have to do is just match all the layers of the cap where you notched it to the notched part on the back of the main hijab. Then you place the cap round place it on the main hijab till you get to the tip of the cap, then you sew. Once you are done joining the cap to the main hijab body, you are done with the hijab sewing. So all you have to do is weave all your raw edges. So this is what the cap I was trying to explain earlier looks like on me. And this is the final look of the hijab. If you enjoyed this particular tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, suggestions or tips you would like to share with me, kindly drop them in the comment section below. Thank you. Ma salam.